the contents of Allison's note to Ray. So again, spoilers, so feel free to talk about it, and we will have a nice big fat warning for anyone who hasn't seen the show. But I know that when you watch movies and shows, sometimes current events can wind up enhancing certain themes and ideas, but that note really did feel like it was speaking to everybody in the country right now. So over the course of production or post-production, if you did like ADR work for something like that, did that speech evolve at all, or was it always written that way?
It was actually always written that way. I did ADR for it a while ago, like while we were in quarantine, but it was like before George Floyd. It was before this like Black Lives Matter global moment that we are in and movement that we are in. But I think that, I think that is the biggest takeaway for me, and hopefully for so many viewers this season, of just like, we didn't have to rewrite a lot of Allison's storylines to make it current, because like systemic racism has been present and current in our country and all over this world, but especially in our country for 400 years. And I think it has taken on different faces. It has taken on different names. It has taken on, different, but the fight against that has taken on, it has different movements and different moments, but it is the same thing that is being fought. It is the same struggle that is that Black Americans and people of color and Black people and people of color all over the world are fighting. And I think that it's just really crazy how even more relevant this season has become. Because, it felt relevant to me when we were shooting it, but I'm like now, rethinking about some of these scenes and some of the things that Allison says, in her last conversation with Ray, she says, you have to stay because the fight is not over even in 2019. It's like, they wrote that a year and a half ago. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I just hope that it is shedding, just a brighter light on the fact that, we just lost Congressman Lewis, who dedicated his life to the fight against injustice. So that is just further proof that was not long ago. That was our grandparents and our parents' lifetime. And Ruby Bridges, who was the first Black child to integrate an all-white school, just turned 65. So, it's like, these are not problems of the past. They are problems and struggles of today. And I just think that the show is really just shedding a light on that, and hopefully on a massive platform, which is really encouraging and inspiring.